What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy Zay. I'm back with another one, man. As y'all can see, I'm with the folks.
You got Jordan.
My boy Jordan.
Bree.
My little sister Bree.
You got tea.
And we got T. Yeah, man. So today, we at the park with it. We just chilling, vibing a little bit. But it's a video topic that we need to discuss. And the topic of this video is going to be, do you truly believe that a woman can think like a man? Like, what y'all think?
A woman can think like a man.
Yeah, I agree.
A woman
To a
can think like a
certain
man.
extent.
Okay.
Exactly.
What's
Okay.
the extent though?
We gonna get into it.
I say no.
Why?
We gonna get into it.
I say no too. I don't think a woman can think like a man. But so y'all, do y'all want to go first and explain
go
why
first.
y'all feel like ladies first?
Y'all go first.
Ladies first.
I'll,
Tell
I'll,
You know
us
what I'm
why.
saying?
I'll
Tell
start.
us why y'all feel like.
Go ahead.
I'll start, y'all. Personally, I feel like women and men will never process the information the same. And so, although I feel like women might be able to be like, this is how they might act in this situation, right? Y'all won't process that information the same as they will. Therefore, you don't fully think like a man. You think you do because you might know how you might react to something. Not necessarily.
I just feel like women and men are just like genetically different. Like there's no way we could think like each other because we got different hormones. So like he was just saying, like the way we react and the way our mind is gonna instantly tell us to do something versus what a woman would do is just not the same. Like it's gonna be different every single time. It's just like right now, if somebody was to come out here and start shooting, what y'all gonna do? What's gonna be the first thing y'all do? Or what's gonna be the first thing that come to y'all head?
Get down on the ground.
Get down on the ground, that's gonna be the first thing that come to your head?
Make sure we all cohesively together so we can run.
Okay,
You gotta make sure the coast there before you run down. You know where the bullets coming
okay. So the first thing that's gonna pop in my head is gonna be to
Talk to
protect y'all.
him. Talk to him, Zay.
Protect y'all. That's gonna be the first thing pop in my head. Like, all right, then I got women with me, so I gotta protect y'all. Versus if it was just me and this nigga, I'm out. Like, he just every man for themselves. I'm gone. You know what I'm saying?
Respectfully.
I would never feel like that. We come together, we leave together.
Right.
Okay, but see, that's exactly why I feel like that's an example of why I feel like men and women think differently. So, y'all got the flow.
Ladies.
I understand what y'all said. But are women not moldable?
What you
Yeah.
mean? What you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, what you mean by that?
Men mold women.
That doesn't mean you think like us.
You can mold us too.
Can't mold you to think like a man because at the end of the day we talked about this. Like we got something different between our heads, so it's like we are instant. Like we're raised to think differently. Like it just like from a child all the way up to an adult, everything that a man is, the responsibility that we have versus the responsibilities that y'all have, it's always different. It's always different. So we are instantly bred to think a certain way in certain situations versus how y'all would have to think. The responsibilities would be different.
I understand that. That's why I don't feel like it might sound contradictory, but I don't feel like a man could think like a woman because of what we go through.
So I was just about to say something about that.
Well, hold on. My bad.
It took a second to hit,
I'm ready
didn't
to talk. So she just said a woman can think like a man, but a man
I
can't think like a
disagree.
woman.
I disagree with that.
Okay, so you got to go ahead and
So
talk.
I feel like, to a certain extent, like I said, it depends on what the situation is. I feel like a man can think like a woman, and a woman can think like a man as well. Like you said, when it comes to like common sense, we're not thinking on the same level because I feel like women think way more common sense than a man. Y'all think more y'all try to make logic out of everything. Everything doesn't take logic. Some stuff just take like quick common sense. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You saying we be making the situation too deep?
Yeah, you make it too deep when you could just make it, because some stuff is a split decision that you just got to hurry and make. You can't think on it. Y'all not capable of doing that.
The reason why that is because like whenever we making a decision, we thinking about the future. Like y'all be thinking about the now. Like what's gonna happen right now. We be thinking about like, okay, in this situation right here, if I do this, how is this gonna affect me a week from now, 2 months from now? You know what I'm saying? 2 years from now. That's how we thinking about it.
I agree with that. I also think that though, like, what's a good example? I'm gonna say like, because what you said about responsibilities, that's never gonna be the same. Like, they never gonna be the same on that level.
With him even saying that, I feel like you thinking on a level of if a man can be in a woman or a woman can be a man. We're just saying the thought process. A woman can definitely think like a man, but the reason why I don't think a man can think like a woman is because sometimes we get jaded by certain things, especially like if we having a cycle. The way that you might go through certain things on your cycle at the time, you might be really irritated because of, you know, your surroundings, things like that. So I don't think a man can think like a woman, but I feel like a woman can think like a man, not be a man. It's a difference. I feel like y'all are describing a man being a woman or a woman being a man. I'm just talking about the thoughts.
Okay, so let me.
That's the way that they looking. Like I'm gonna get so up in the comments.
Look, so let me ask you something. With that being said, though, right?
Okay.
Do you feel like women have a harder life?
A harder life?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's even Steven because what y'all go through is hard for y'all, but what we go through
Yeah,
is
and
hard
we'll
for us.
never go
okay.
through like the same type of things. Like, that's what she's trying to tell you. She's not talking about as far as like living and moving around everyday life and stuff like that. She's talking about like the thought process. Like, for an example, like if you go cheat on me, I'm gonna try to cheat on you back. You know, it's like instead of like
I'm sorry.
instead of like,
At least you
you
are.
know how most women be like, oh, he cheated on me, I'm just gonna stay home and cry and da-da-da-da. Nah, I'm gonna think like this nigga and I'm finna go cheat on him and I'm finna go do this and I'm finna go get 10 more.
But let me tell you the
No
reason why I
pain, no
asked her
gain.
that, right? I agree with that, right? But at the same time, I asked her that because she said women are jaded by things. Men get jaded by things all the time. You can't say that what a man goes through affects his decision making, doesn't affect his decision making skills. If he's stressed at work and he's going through a lot at home, that'll affect his decision making skills. The same way if you do got your cycle, that'll affect your decision making skills. So I don't think that's necessarily a good reason. And that's why I asked, do you feel like women have it harder? Because men have it hard too. We might not get
it's
we might get
Situation
a
like, oh, women got it easier than men or men got it easier than women. We can't compare it like that. Because there's things that men go about that they don't discuss because I feel like men were raised to not show how they feel. And
But I feel like
that's
it's
not
exactly what he said earlier. Like we can mold y'all to think about what we would do or how we would react in a situation, but y'all cannot truly think like us and be like we be on the same type of mind frame.
What you just said?
Y'all can't think like us.
No, you just said we can.
No, I
Didn't
said
they just say that?
no. That's not what I said. I know what I said. I said we can mold y'all to think about how we would handle that situation. Like if you was in the situation and you know that you've been molded by me, you would think about, okay, what would Isaiah do in this situation? But in my mind, I'm already there. And I'm already, because there's a reason why I would handle it that way. You might not even know the reason why. You just think like, okay, what would he do in this situation?
But you've already taught me what to do. Like, okay, so even let's do another example. You just asked us a question. If somebody came over here and just decided to shoot up the place, what are we gonna do? I said the same thing you said. You said I'm gonna check y'all.
She
It's
did
the
say the
same
same thing.
thing.
She
She
said
said it in a different font, but she said
It's
the
the
exact
same
same
thing.
you
We
said.
all gonna be
Okay.
together.
That's fair.
So women can think like a man because we're all human.
I
But
ain't
can
gonna
women
lie.
be
Even
men?
if I was a man,
No.
and it was some women right here, my first thought is gonna be get on the ground. Like if I'm sitting where you at, I'm not gonna just turn around and grab her and throw her. I'm gonna make sure she get on the ground.
But
though.
the reason why it's still different is because like still like the responsibilities are different. The responsibilities of a man and a woman are still different. Like we are trained to a man is supposed to be a protector and a provider.
But that's
But is every man like that though?
exactly
Every man not like that.
But I think that's kind of where y'all getting mixed up at. So yes, I do agree with that. Okay, but when you become like when kids get involved, you have to like be able to balance being a provider and being, you know, nurturing with your family. You have to learn how to balance that. Your job is not just to be a provider and work and make money for your family. You also have to spend time with your kids. You can be a present dad, but still be an absent father if you're not there physically. You know what I mean? You still have to do other things
And
other
see
than
what you
provide
expressing?
financially.
Women go through that too, because what if you got a woman that's a breadwinner, she's the president of the company, she making well over 6 figures, you might have the man staying home, cooking and cleaning, doing for the kids. So I think
And that falls into some men think like women, because some men think that, oh, I need to be a stay-at-home dad.
They're not thinking like a woman, they acting like a woman. That's not thinking
They
like
got
a
the
woman.
mindset of a woman though. They thinking like
I
that.
get what y'all saying. It's just
It's
for
a-
me, I just feel like ultimately, like it takes a lot more for you to try and think like a man. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll never fully get it though. You know? I don't know. It's
So
hard to
why do
explain.
you feel like a woman can think like a man, but a man can't think like a woman?
y'all hormones versus our hormones get in the way.
But that's the exact reason why I'm saying what I'm saying. Like a woman, it's impossible for a woman to think like a man truthfully because of the hormones. The hormones gonna always get in the way.
For a woman, it
Yeah.
can be taught though.
And you saying for a man it
Women
can't be
are-
taught?
No, it cannot be taught.
I'm saying it can't be taught to either one.
No, because some women, when we are on our cycles, like me, for example, I was raised by my mother and my father, but I was such a daddy's girl. When it came down to me having my cycle, my dad kind of taught me how to cloud certain things. Like, when you get on your cycle and you having real bad cramps, do you still go to work? I still go to work too, but some women will sit at home and be like, you know what, I just can't do it today.
It's just like right now, y'all. Look at these kids. Look at these kids, y'all.
That's a good example.
Y'all don't see no girls out there. It ain't nothing but little boys over there.
It's one girl
Where's she at?
right there.
Is that a girl or?
It's a little
Let
girl.
me not talk about
over
people's
there.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. It's okay. It's one little girl out of how many
She one of them
kids?
little roughneck little girls though.
Out of like how many kids over there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
lot of
It's like 10.
a lot of
It's like one little girl out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas, I mean men, automatically in our head, we want to go outside. We want to go throw the football. You know what I'm saying? The little girls in the house doing something else. Like it's just like it's completely different. Like from the very very beginning. Like there's no way that a man could.
I think that's why I keep saying I think we're talking about traits. I agree when it comes to traits. A man cannot be a woman and a woman cannot be a man, but thought process, a woman can think like a man.
But is thought process and comprehension not going to it though?
What you say?
Does thought process and comprehension not go into it?
I think
the
So
way
think-
So
to
y'all
think
know
about
the
the way
saying. Y'all know the saying. You act like a big.
Right.
That's literally what they're
Okay, I
talking
see
about
what you're
right there.
saying.
That's literally what they're talking about.
But that don't mean he thinking like that.
I mean, he thinking like it,
Yes,
he just
it
acting
are.
like it.
Some stuff is subconscious.
That means you acting like one, you thinking like one, and you feeling like one. And you looking like one.
You can't feel like one. It's impossible.
You gotta be feeling like one if you're talking like that.
those folks say give us not now napkin.
I got time.
I only got like 3.
I guess they ran out.
But I think a huge part of it is thought process. Like I said, I feel like you can get close, but you won't fully ever understand.
I agree with
saying,
that.
but
I agree with that. What he
hold
just said,
on.
you can get real close, but you'll never fully understand.
But
Cannot.
is that not saying that we can think like a man though?
No,
No.
you can get close. You can get almost there, but you'll never fully be there.
Because in some situations, it'll just be natural and your first instinct is not my first instinct. Like naturally, you said get down, but you talking about you want everybody to leave, but I guarantee you in that moment, Zay like I don't care if I leave.
And even then, even then, our answer still was different because she was saying she's thinking about getting everybody collective as a group. Even still is different because I'm only thinking about y'all. I'm not thinking about this nigga. I'm thinking about protecting y'all.
That man right there with that dog.
What dog are you talking about?
It's a man right there. He might feel different. He might not give a damn who
About
get protected.
nobody.
He might be here with his
But,
wife and don't
but-
care if she get hit or not.
Nah, he ain't gonna be with his wife and don't care if she get hit or not.
You don't know that
Some
all
men
men
is
don't
like
think
that.
the same.
Exactly.
All
Some
men
men
don't
do
think
be
like
like
y'all.
that.
All men do not
don't
think
love her
like
then.
y'all. So you cannot say
But
that.
if there's a woman, but if there's a woman that's close to him in his life, he's going to think about protecting her first.
Everybody not like that.
I mean, that's
Every
true.
man has a woman that's close to him. At least a sister, or a woman, a friend, a mom, or something. Every man got that.
They might have that, but they might
Or
not
have
care
had
about
that.
protecting their life over their own. Some men don't even put their
Then
own
that ain't no
kids
man
first.
then, but we ain't.
Yeah, that ain't no man. Like, at the end of the day.
We ain't gonna get into that. That's a conversation.
Is that
another
the
day.
one where you said
Yeah.
you act like a bitch?
Precisely. He not thinking like that. He just acting like one. He ain't think to do it on purpose. That's just when women be like,
What you say?
he ain't think about acting like one. He just is.
Yeah, it's just
Well,
instinct.
how women say dudes got women tendencies.
Yes.
He not thinking. He not purposely. Oh, I'm gonna act like a woman. I mean, I hope he wouldn't be.
Y'all see this
What?
wing? I hate when they put stuff like this in my food, bro. I'm not finna eat this. It's a wing, but I don't like this part. It look weird.
That's the end of the.
It just look weird, bro. I don't never eat. I like this whole wing is finna go in the trash,
They should
bro.
have cut
That's
that part
crazy.
off.
Yes, bro. Yeah, they should have cut this part off. Cause don't know other wings look like this. Like look, they what the regular flat look
I
like.
don't know other wings look like this.
Y'all like flats or drums?
You know what I'm saying? Regular flat. They what the flat look like, bro. I like flats, bro. I like flats and drums, but if I gotta choose
But
one,
you
I gotta
know-
go flat.
You going flats or drums? Y'all dying about laughing about something back here.
Cause y'all think it's wrong.
What? You said what? You just googled it?
I said, let me show you something.
Okay, let's read this. Let's read this. Let's read this.
This AI. This not even nobody credible.
Y'all, first of all, look at the link that she chose to help her.
That's AI.
Okay.
This shit not even
So this what we doing, y'all. We
credible.
finna read this.
Sources.
Y'all mad? Y'all mad?
Yes, a woman can think like a man,
For
which is
sure.
often interpreted as adopting more direct, logical, or detached approach to problem solving and emotion, often for self-preservation or career-oriented goals, focused results. While biological,
Bruh, see, that's-
societal, and cognitive differences exist. See, this is where they just contradicted themselves. Listen to this. It says, while biological, societal, and cognitive differences exist, these are the things that we cannot control. These are the things that are automatically different because of our DNA and the difference between a man and a woman, like in nature. Just take
But this is
what
what
we
we
think out of it.
express, though,
Hold on.
with
I got one more
Okay,
sentence to
I'm sorry,
read.
I'm sorry.
I got one more sentence to read. While biological, societal, and cognitive differences exist, thinking patterns are individualized, not gender locked. Here you go, man.
And I was just trying to tell you that it ain't about woman or man. Like some people are literally just for self. Like everybody won't make the same decision as you will make. Every man will make the same decision you will make. Every woman will make the decision we make. Like,
But you see how it didn't detail what those
we think
biological
like men, y'all think
differences
like women.
were?
Sometimes you just do what it do.
Mm-mm. You see
It's
how
not-
it
it's
didn't detail
controversial.
what those
Universal.
biological differences were, and
Because we
those
already
cognitive
know.
differences. 'Cause
As women and men.
But that's
We're
what I'm
two
saying.
different
Those are the
beings.
things that dictate the thought process. Those biological things that lie within us are the things
But
that
that's
dictate
what I'm
our
saying.
thought process.
What you're expressing is a woman being a man, like, and a man being a woman.
Mm-mm.
We're saying the thought
What
process.
I'm describing is the whole entire makeup of human beings. Like there's a reason why we are two different sexes, and the physical is different, the biological is different, the cognitive is everything is different. So that is going to affect our thought pattern and how we think about different stuff, how we react in certain situations.
That's why I say you can get real close, but you will never fully be able to understand. Because just the same way a man will feel a certain way, you know, just because he's naturally high on testosterone, it's not the same way a woman's going to act if she's high on, what is it, estrogen? So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's a huge part of, to me, in order to think like me, your thought process has to be that's almost identical to mine. And I don't think yours will be identical to mine. Just because the way we're going to process the information.
I see what y'all are saying. Y'all see
But I
my
do.
chicken wings and I was looking at Google.
That wasn't even Google. I don't even know what that
that was
was.
AI. That shit was incredible.
Get what?
Nah,
Shit
nah,
was
I
just
feel
a
like-
award.
Was it a woman or a man who wrote that?
We would never know.
Exactly.
It was probably a
Exactly. It was
man.
probably a woman.
It was a man.
Woman. Talking about some yes, and then contradicted and said, but we're different.
How long? But don't men rule the world? Wasn't that the saying?
It's a girl.
I thought it was girl rule the world. I thought that was the same.
What?
There was that a whole song.
Beyonce said one.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
That was there.
Before her, it was a man. It's a man's world. Who that? That man was around before her. He was born before that lady.
That's fair.
I mean, it is a man's world. If you think about it, not even trying to be funny,
Now we're
it
gonna
is
get
a
into
man's
another one.
world. It really is a man's world.
But why do you say that? I'm not contradicting it. I just want to know why.
Because men control everything.
Why what?
That was funny.
What don't men control?
What don't they control?
You gotta tell me. The right man will.
I just almost said something to you.
What you almost said?
I just almost said something to you.
What you almost said?
None at all. I'm
Okay.
sorry about it.
The right man will though.
Oh.
We ain't finna get into that, bro. We ain't gonna get into that.
I don't agree with that. I don't think it's I don't know.
Yeah, ain't nothing that men don't control.
Nah.
The man was the
Men
first
don't
one to
control
step foot
lifestyle.
on the earth.
And built everything that we got.
But let me tell you something.
The man named all the animals.
Y'all might do run stuff, but who do y'all have running the stuff for y'all?
The woman.
Oh, okay.
Our helpers.
So you couldn't do it by yourself.
No, that's true. That's true.
You couldn't do it by yourself.
That's
so
not how God
At
intended.
the end of the day, it might be your face on it, but it's always a woman not far behind. Her
Listen,
brain played
I'm
a
not
big
trying to
role
take
in
no
what
credit.
you
I ain't
did.
trying to take no credit from a woman. I feel like nothing can happen without a woman, first of all. But to go back to rein it back in to what we was talking about, a woman cannot think like a man and vice versa.
You guys let us know in the
It just can't
comments
happen.
because the girls think that
Y'all not
it
even on
can
the same page
happen.
with y'all.
I mean, she did say that she doesn't think that a man can think like a woman, but I do think like a man can think like a woman and women can think like a man. They both
But
disagree.
wait, why do you think a man can think like a woman?
I already said I just think it's the same thing, like it's vice versa with like the mindset thing. It's just certain things like because I ain't gonna lie, I be around like a lot of gay people and like I be like, oh, this nigga must have just been born like that because ain't no way, or maybe they just be I don't know, I'm not trying to be funny or anything, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but like
No, I'm laughing
some people
because-
genuinely, because my mom, she told me about like a cousin I had who passed away young, and she said
Richard?
like from the birth, she said from birth, like he always just act like he was supposed to be a girl. So sometimes I think like that really do be in them, even if they don't see that a lot, they just be like that. It's just really like a mindset thing. People don't think like how they want to think, honestly.
I don't know. I feel like that. Like, I don't know. That's a conversation, but I don't think you can be born like that. I feel like that's what.
Yeah,
how
I don't
raised.
think you can be born like that
Like
either.
what you surrounded by, like you being raised.
Yeah.
Because even though I was raised by a single mom, my mom didn't like baby dolls, acting like we was doing each other's hair, all that. Like
Yeah.
but you got some women that will allow their
Yeah,
sons to do that.
exactly.
And if that's and especially if he doesn't have a father in his life, and that's the only thing he sees,
Yeah.
that's naturally,
Yeah.
yeah. You have a sister, he automatically gonna think like that.
You know he ain't had number sisters.
Yeah, but look.
And females.
I don't know, but like I said, I do hang around a lot of LGBTQ people now, and it's like, I don't know, like, it's a lot of stuff that they do that's more woman than me, and I'm like, dang, I've been a girl for 20-some years, and it's just like, I didn't even know that, I didn't know about some of that, but I think it's like what's the word, universal, controversial, what's the word? controversial topic. I feel like your supporters should let us know how they feel. And I will be reading the comments, and don't be lying.
Man, I appreciate y'all once again for tapping in. I appreciate everybody that's tapping into my page. Y'all
And
gonna
this
see.
was nothing against nobody.
Nah, this was against somebody. Nah, I'm playing. But nah, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all leave y'all comments. Let us know how y'all feeling. Tap that like and that subscribe, man. Share my video, man. And I do want other friends to volunteer so we can have conversations like this. And yeah, I'm gonna keep it going. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. We out.